Hey guys, so real life has been a bit crazy here. I've even had to put my own Patreon Discord on Do Not Disturb, and boy, I was amazed at how much I missed from being away for a bit. I'm not gonna let a little thing like being busy get in the way of your 2 videos from me a week, and today I have the pleasure to talk to you about some concrete game mechanic details for Aeon Trespass Odyssey. The inverted combat paradigm. Alright, first things first. Why on earth is it called the inverted combat paradigm? I mean, it must be something crazy cool to have it trademarked, right? Well, the first hint is that it's inverted. See, in most games, you start out strong and get weaker and weaker and more cautious as the battle progresses and you get hurt. Not the case here. In Aeon Trespass Odyssey, you are a true hero fighting terrifying primordials. A hero wouldn't back down. You pick yourself off the ground and take the fight to them. In classic Obi-Wan Kenobi fashion, if they strike you down, you'll become more powerful than they could possibly imagine. The system is literally described with Goku as an example. The more hurt you become, the more inner strength you can muster up. As you might already know, we will receive wound cards during your fights, and many of these can actually benefit you and make you stronger. And that's all fine and dandy, but we're here for some new information. We're here for specifics. What I'm talking about here is the Triskelion System. Yes, another fancy word, but as you can guess, we are continuing with our theme of 3 here for the game. You'll have 3 main stats to track here: the Rage, Danger, and Fate stats. Incidentally enough, these map very well to other game mechanics: Mortal mechanics that matches with Danger, Titan mechanics that matches with Rage, and Divine mechanics that match with Fate. Talk about a holy trinity. So what are the mechanics around these stats? Well, you can kind of view them as a push your luck mechanic, but on 3 fronts and from 3 different parts of the game. Let's start with Danger. Every time you are hit, you don't lose hit points or anything like that. Instead, you increase your danger. This could give you injuries, but it's also likely to allow you to perform heroic deeds. As your danger increases, the closer you are to death, but you'll also have more abilities and options at your disposal. Don't let it get too high though, as you have to reference the life table to see what trauma deck you draw from. Go too high and for too long and you're bound to face serious negative effects. On the flip side is Rage. Each time you hit a primordial, you gain Rage. The higher your Rage, the more powerful your attacks become and new combat opportunities open up. Want to do that crazy cool move? You gotta fight for it. You'll have a sort of combo flow utilizing the Kratos mechanics. And then there's Fate. Every time you mitigate luck or use a special ability, you gain Fate. You'll want to keep a close eye on this, as the primordials are likely to use your high Fate level against you. Triskelion's stats go from 0 to 9, which is a great number because it's just 3 times 3. The higher these are, the more powerful you are, but if you go above 9, you can expect to face death, darkness, and despair. For instance, going above 9 danger forces you to draw an Obol card, and, well, as you can see, they still aren't fun to draw, but you still might survive. Going above 9 rage means you permanently lose control of the Titan, as they will no longer follow your commands, and going above 9 fate forces you to draw a Moiros card that can negatively impact you, your companions, or even the Argo. How about another tidbit of information? Hopefully this sort of dance between power and danger has you excited for more, so let's take a deep dive into the Rage mechanics. Remember, Rage is increased every time you hit a primordial. The higher your Rage, the more power and versatility to your attacks, so it's a good thing to have, in moderation. Looking at the Kratos table again, you can see that they are stacking effects that add to your attacks as you build the stat up. It'd be boring if everyone played the same though, so each Titan class actually has a different Kratos table, and then there are trainings and augmentations that can modify your class' standard table, ensuring that every Titan feels unique. These modifications change a large range of other game mechanics. For instance, some might give you mobility bonuses, like Back Away, which lets you sidestep after an attack, or Pushback, which lets you push a primordial, or even Vault, that lets you move to the other side of them. Others still provide bonuses to your AT break roll, which is adding power dice to your power pool, giving you more breaks or enabling potentials, but most will leave Kratos tokens, which enable your hard co-op abilities. Breaks? Potentials? Power dice? Hard co-op abilities? If you are interested in hearing more about these game mechanics, then stay tuned as I help spread light on your many questions about the game. Yes, that means subscribe for more information. Yes, that means like the video if you found it informative and helpful. And of course that means leave a comment below letting me and the guys at Aeon Trespass know what you want to hear about next. We will be down there to discuss. Before I leave, I'd like to give a huge shout out to all of my amazing patrons. I wouldn't be here providing the videos I do without their amazing support, and the community we make is the best there is. If you'd like to be a part of that community, be sure to click the link in the description below or at the end of this video. While you're there, also be sure to follow Aeon Trespass on Facebook and join the group as they share a lot of information and sneak peeks that way. Remember, the Kickstarter launches on September 9th, so mark your calendars. You can bet I'll have a day one video ready for you then. And with that, thanks so much for watching. Go enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon.